Gemini, to your June love reading. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, hit that big old like button and subscribe. Best messages coming out for the month. Your love. Best messages, please. We have patience. Patience and self-control. This person that you're dealing with has a lot of patience and a lot of self-control. I love these cards. These are the Romeo and Juliet cards. It is my will, the which is thou. Respect, show a fair presence, and put off these frowns. Give it to Shakespeare, right? Okay, guys, so however it is, it shows that this person's being very patient about the situation. They have a lot of self-control when it comes to this situation. What situation are we speaking of? Why are they being so patient? What are they keeping self-control about? Is it just in life in general? Because they have had some kind of betrayal in their life that keeps them patient. Ooh. It says they don't want to really have any kind of wedding. They don't want to lock themselves down into a situation. They're not looking to lock themselves down into any kind of situation because of that betrayal that they had in the past relationship. So definitely thinking, well, you know what? I don't want to move too quick. I'm being very patient and using a lot of self-control. So now at least we know why that is coming up. Okay, so the next card coming out is wooing. Ooh, I like that. So even though it feels like they are having that patience and a little self-control when it comes to this situation and moving maybe too quickly, it does say, you know what, they are wooing you, right? They are seeking, wooing, seeking that attention from you, wanting that attention from you, okay? It's just that they don't want to feel like they have lost too much freedom, and that's because they had come out of a bad relationship, saying, you know, I want this to take its time, right? So they don't want it too excessive. They don't want to move too fast. Clearing. Having some self-control when it comes to how quickly we are going to move in this situation. Clarifying the situation. Yes, they're waiting for the change and the transition. They do feel like there is some kind of incompletion when it comes to maybe another relationship, whether it's on your side or their side, or maybe they just feel like seeking that personal closure when it comes to how they feel about a relationship. It needs to kind of dissipate, right? Those feelings, that feeling of being betrayed, they may have been cheated on or hurt, however it is. And they're waiting for that kind of like ending to that situation, right? But they feel like there's still some sour notes going on and some hurt. They need some healing. That's really what this is about. They need a little healing before they can move quickly. Right, so they could feel like they're kind of standoffish, not going as fast as you would like them to go. And that's just because of the untrustworthiness when it comes to the way they feel about love, which is crazy because it's like they want love, but they're, you know what, they fear love. And remember, friends, if you know that this is your energy and not theirs, you can always, you know, change it around. I am going off of there for now, but if you know that that's you, then go ahead and switch that around. It is a general reading, like I said. Let's see what's going on over here. Clarify on how they see you, whether this person's already in your life or coming into your life, but tell us how they're going to see my beautiful people. Ooh, they're going to see you as a person of inner peace, a person who, you know, is just very peaceful, bringing in the peace. Okay. They see you as very nurturing, very in control of your emotions. You know, the divine feminine is the same as like the Empress. It's that divine, that feminine side. Everybody has that, whether you're male or female. That's just showing that you're very comfortable. You're very loving, very nurturing. You have this vulnerability that comes with femininity that is a very good thing. And it means that you can listen without over speaking, right? Because as the feminine, we're the ones that always want to listen, not over talk, but be a little vulnerable enough just to open up, right? So that it can feel like the masculine is coming in to make that play, right? Because that's what they want. They feel like they manifested you somehow. What? Either they feel like you manifested them, or you feel like this is what you've manifested, one way or another. Take that how that's going to resonate. But yeah, they see you as a very sexual person, sexy, sexual, showing your sexual side, showing your sexuality. There's that vulnerability again in some ways, which is, like I said, a very good thing. Over vulnerability is very bad. Under vulnerable is very bad. You just want to be vulnerable enough to where you know, it's kind of like you tell them what they need, you know, what you want them to know. And then they kind of curiosity, kind of tell me more, right? You're catching their curiosity. That's what feminines do, right? Showing them just enough to get their curiosity piqued. And I know a lot of males that do that too. So please don't feel like this is a woman thing. There's a lot of men out there that act very mysterious and they catch your eye and you're like, but you're like so mysterious. Tell me more, right? And they're playing that vulnerable part. Yeah, but the yin and yang coming out, there is something that says we're a little different though from each other, but enough to keep that spark going. So there is definitely going to be, I feel there's going to be this curiosity for sure. You're going to catch their curiosity or vice versa for sure, maybe each other's. Tell me more about you. Very much into dating. They just, you know what, they want to do a lot more dating. So you might feel like the dating is just dating, right? But you have the wooing. So the dating and the wooing, I can see that, right? But I'm not going to really force myself on that. I don't want anything excessive, right? It's just slow and easy, right? So if you feel like they're kind of pulling away from you or that they haven't, you know, they're kind of either pulling away from you or never have come completely towards you the way that you want to, just remember it's because they need healing, okay? What a beautiful reading. Okay. It's almost like I kind of see like they've marked a line in the sand. Like if you're on the beach, there would be like a line, like they've made a line in the sand where it's like, we can only go this far, right? We're not going to go any further than this, right? Until we really get to know each other. Until there's like trust issues. And that's just, not just with you, that's with everybody, right? They have trust issues, period. It says in the near future, Spirit says in the near future, there will be more action being taken. So it says in the near future, as they get to know you a little bit more, they're going to take more action towards you. Oh, I like that. Okay. Get a couple of these cards, clarify on some of that action. It's for the higher good. Lessons are being taught. Yeah, I think that they're going through a lot of lessons on, you know, maybe moving too quick, being impulsive, taking action too quickly, you know, giving too much trust within a relationship towards people. Sometimes we have to learn those lessons, right? Okay. And that is it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.